The difficulty of teaching God. It is most difficult to teach who God is. In the 16th century, the Christian missionaries who joined Magellan in a sea voyage to the Philippine Isles made mass baptisms of natives and gave to them images of the Holy Child and the cross. Until today, annually, in January in the Philippines, the image of a cross-bearing statue of a black Nazarene on a carriage is brought in a procession along streets in Manila among a wild and frenzied millions of devotees who follow and jump on the carriage to touch the image. Exuberant, exciting, but upon reflection, this is not proper nor desired. There is the second commandment in the Abrahamic tradition of Jews, Christians, and Muslims that prohibits the making and worship of idols, either in pictures, carvings of wood, metal, or stone. Why so? Because God cannot be represented in physical or material images or idols. God is not physical, not material in essence or existence. He is immaterial, non-corporeal, and unseen. Historically, the non-Jewish converts to early Christianity asked to be freed from Jewish circumcision and clean food rules. The pristine Jewish Christian Church of James and the Apostles in 45 current era gave them this freedom. But unfortunately, these Gentile Christians who left pagan worship still needed to see to believe. Thus they focused their faith on the physical seen Jesus as their Lord, but beginning the 4th century as co-equal to God. And since the time of Emperor Constantine, the cross became their symbol and object of worship. And through the centuries of what is known as syncretic pagan influence, they also curved, adorned churches, and worshiped images and statues, not only of Jesus, but of Mary, angels, and the saints. The true God is not an idol. He is a transcendent God. He is unseen and hidden, who cannot be seen by the eye of the body, but only by the eye of the mind, in humble awareness of His omnipresence or immensity. The historical Jesus Himself taught Him as the unseen provider who clothed the lilies of the fields and fed the swallows of the air. For us, God can be likened in literary metaphors or similarities as man's companion, guardian, consoler, healer, and in a more philosophical way, as peace, life, love, and bliss. There is a difference between knowing about God and knowing God, which brings man beyond knowing Him, but also loving Him in an intimate personal relationship based on humility, gratitude, fidelity, grace, and love.